diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Arkansas's offense will be first on the attack. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team...
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Jackson gonna throw it. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. And the Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Inside the 30. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Razorbacks have it with a first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns offense has the ball for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are too...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Terrible way to start this game if you're on offense. You've given up two straight negative plays. You ran the ball on first down for negative yards, and then you take a sack now on second down. That tells me this offensive line has got to wake up. You knew this was physically going to be a challenge, but you've got to get ready to go, and you've got to fire off the ball, because going backwards ain't going to get it done.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Going over the top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. First down here for the offense. The give to the lone running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. Unleashes one. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Keeping his eyes downfield. Rolling left. Keeps it and gets past the chains. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Kickoff team is on the field and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking for a crease. It's Clark. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Try it again. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Nelson. Got a man, it's Clark. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. He's going to run it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's reeled in. It's Wade. At the 35, he's open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Pulled down for the tackle. Let's see what they've got on second down. Jackson going to throw it. Now rolling to the left. Quarterback gets past the marker. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the fourth quarter,
and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Longhorns have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Jackson will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Coming out with it, it's Elliott. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and this is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
The Longhorns line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Trying to escape and get it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of... And they are in business. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Here's the handoff. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. Touchdown Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points. These two guys, they just shared a glance and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is just steamrolling its way to victory today. No way the experts saw this coming. A lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up 14 over East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Floating away. At the 35, he's got room. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. It's McCutcheon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Returner is brought down at the 39. And your Arkansas Razorbacks will take over.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Jackson will throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the right. This time on target. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Russell. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Finds his big tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Lets it fly. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Butler. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Arkansas! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense and make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's carry on. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Now facing a third and long. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking for space to the left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. To the 15. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Now the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's into the end zone for the two and extends the lead. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. And the Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch inside his 40. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.